What do you?
Hey guys, it's Crazy Pickle with another episode for the Beginner's Guide series. So today we're gonna talk about the second aspect for the Elder God, and the previous video about the aspect of mercy. I talked about that this should be your first the aspect that you have to focus on, and again only focus on the one aspect at the time. So alright, let's get started, and what we're gonna do is we're going to over the, let's say, abilities, symbols, nodes, whatever you want to call it, and I will tell you which one you're gonna upgrade first, etc, etc. So alright, let's just open the capital. I'm gonna open the orbit, Elder Gods Temple, and let's see. So aspect of rage. So and again, it's pretty much the same, a little bit of different abilities and buffs for the aspect of rage. So the first thing what you need to do, as a reminder, to unlock the silver nodes, to upgrade those you need at least 12 levels total of bronze nodes. So in the way I did it, I did the increasing the damage of the following abilities for the Monk, Berserker, Revenant, Slayer. So usually I actually started that symbol first. I maxed that first because the Slaughter for the Revenant is really useful because it does a lot of damage. So you're definitely gonna go for this first, at least in my opinion. So then the second bronze node, I went for the Cutting Strike for Revenant. I'm saying just about the Revenant because pretty much the other classes, it's just Monk, Berserker, Slayer, so it's not as good classes as the Revenant. So the Cutting Strike is, I believe, we're gonna go to the abilities of the Revenant. It's probably the mistake in the translation. I believe that is the cutting blow. That's the right thing. I think how it works. The way it works, let's say if you use your punishment, it applies kind of 3 stacks of slashing blow to your character. So when you use 3 basic attacks, so the third enhanced cutting blow activates the companion's attack, and plus it does a lot of damage. So as you can see here, it allowing them to inflict 100, then 100%, then 200%, and 300% more damage. So I believe that that node upgrading exactly that part. So you're definitely gonna upgrade that to the maximum level. It's gonna be your second node. So, and of course the third node will be increasing damage dealt by 20% when you are in aspect form. So it doesn't mean you're gonna only in rage. I believe it's all 3 aspects, because it doesn't specifically say that the aspect of rage form, right? I believe if it says in the aspect form, it means it could be all different. It could be tenacity, it could be mercy, so it increased by damage dealt by 20%. So this is going to be your third, which will allow you to upgrade again all the 12 bronze nodes. That way you can unlock the silver part. The way I did this way because of that I'm playing Revenant more often during like a big runs like Avatar or Distortions. Usually the other parts, like a 5-man or 10-man. I mean, I didn't run a 10-man for a long time, like the Isabella, Medea, or Ophelia. So usually I use the Revenant there too, but since I don't do that anymore because I don't need it, and sometimes I might help people if they still need some purple gear with new generation, etc. So, and then when you unlock all the 12 bronze nodes that you need, which will be this row for you, and gonna be all 4 levels each, then you're gonna go for silver nodes, which is one of them is increases all damage by 12% when it's maxed. So it increases damage, all damage when you just is an immortal form like any class, probably the aspect, junior god form, and so forth. So it increases completely all damage by 12%. So you're gonna max that, and then you're gonna increase the damage of God's Might. Also, you're gonna max that, because I don't know if it really does a lot of damage, but usually during the big runs like Avatar Distortions or against strong bosses, and if you in the class and you in the god form, then you're definitely gonna use that. So it will still gives you extra damage, and it definitely gonna help a lot. So it's increasing by 90%. So I think it's a huge boost, and I hope that that number is correct. So you're definitely gonna do those 3, and then because of the farming cognition, and you really want to kill bosses for the cognition really fast in the invaded region, and usually most of the players using rage, aspect of rage to kill those bosses, and you definitely gonna, after that, when you do all these 12 bronze nodes and then you get these 2 silver nodes to max level, then you can just go for the this ability right here, which is increasing the damage of rage by 24%. So it's just when you're an aspect of rage, it's just your basic attack, just the left clicks on your mouse, and so they're increasing damage to that part of that aspect. So, and I believe after that you can just go any ability you want. I was actually thinking after I will max this, I will go for this silver nodes, because it upgrades the rage ability, which is again left clicks when you're in aspect of rage, and it leaves bleeding on the targets, which inflicts damage over time for 4 seconds. The effect stacks up to 3 times, so it's pretty useful. Extra damage, why not? The bleeding, I believe after each second it will reapply, and then you just do it stacks up to 3 times, and then it could be the renew the timer on each time you put the extra stack on it. So let's say you hit it once, it put 1 stack of bleeding 4 seconds, then it put the second stack, so it will reset again to 4 seconds. I'm not so sure, so I will definitely, and then when I will get to that, when I will upgrade that, I will actually see, and we'll see if it actually works that way. If not, every 4 seconds you can just reapply it again, I guess, and it doesn't say any percentage. If there is any chance, probably just keep using your left clicks when you're in aspect of rage, and it will keep applying the bleeding on the target. So yeah, after that I believe you can just go any nodes you want to go, so you can just focus one at a time, or you can just spread out your points on whatever symbols after that you want to. And when you, of course, when you all upgrade all the bronze and the silver nodes, of course the last one will be the gold, and allows you to use your divine form and aspect form in Pantheon Wars. The form duration is reduced by 2 minutes and has a cooldown 45 seconds. Shared by all group members, it also allows you to use your aspect form in hostile territories. And of course, the increase in the amount of cognition you gain by 20%. So, on that, let's say on the part when you can use your divine form or aspect form in Pantheon Wars, it sounds really cool. That, but again, it still costs a lot of faith for the small duration, even for just the divine form, just your junior god form. So it's really small duration for the god, and I believe even with all the reduce nodes that you use in your faith to go god, still with all those extra reduce abilities, it's still about like 400 and something, I believe, faith to use for, I'm not so sure for how long. It's probably like less than 10 minutes, I believe. So because the last time before they actually changed that, it was 10 minutes, I believe it was 10 or 5 minutes of God, and then it just completely reduced that a lot, so you have to kind of keep using your God form more often, and of course it eats a lot of faith, unless you saved a lot just for specifically for that you just want to win the battle or some stuff like that. So alright guys, I think this is it about the aspect of rage. And so before I will wrap up this video, so I'm gonna say that we're getting the Mechanoid Invasion, and it will start it all pretty much. And yeah, it's gonna be new invasion, mechanoids. We're definitely gonna have fun over there. There is a lot of things will happen, especially it's gonna be fun to do the champion avatar and even the travatar. It's still fun to do. Also there's kind of fun part, the flagship. It's really easy, and it's really, you can do it actually really fast if you doing it right. So like you couldn't do, I believe you can do the Mechanoid flagship is like about like not more than 10 minutes if you're doing it alone and in a god form. But even if with a group, you can still do it really fast. Like usually it takes maybe like 13 minutes, maybe 15 on top, as long as everybody's on the same page and they just keep moving fast, like following the god. So yeah, I'm really excited and waiting for the mechanoids. So we'll see, and definitely we're gonna try to do the C1, which is the first distortion for the Mechanoid Invasion. We're definitely gonna do that right in the beginning of the invasion. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys gonna like it. So alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it. If you really think that my videos are helpful, share with your friends, with Pantheon mates, with people you know and who started the game at some point. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at crazypickle7. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. There will be a lot of new content coming in. Still working on an updated version of class guides. The updated version for Cryomancer will coming up soon. So guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and activate the notification button that you know when I post my new video. And until the next time guys, take care.